We're planting seeds of recognition today with a spotlight on the 2025 Agrarian Awards, the highest honor from the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources. This national celebration of farming excellence returns on October 18th with over 50,000 in prizes on the line. From outstanding farmers to innovative schools, this is the moment to highlight the people growing our nation's food security. And with nominations open until September 1st, now's the time to get involved. Joining us on What's Trending today is Kendea Smith, the Public Relations Manager for the Ministry of Agriculture, Marine Resources, and Family Island Affairs. Welcome back to the show, Kendea.
Hi, how are you?
It's always a pleasure to have you here with us, and I know it's big things coming up again. So tell us, what's the vision behind the Agrarian Awards, and how did this initiative begin?
Well, when we celebrated our 50th independence anniversary, the ministry wanted to do a celebration. So we said, why not celebrate the people who are planting our food? So we decided to have the Agrarian Awards, and we partnered with the Agriculture Development Organization to give away over $50,000 in cash and prizes. And the event was so successful, we decided to do it once again. And so we're doing the second edition of this. Last year we had the Anchor Awards, which was for the fishermen, and we are returning to celebrate our farmers under the theme Planting with Heart and Soil.
See, that was going to be my next question in terms of this theme. What does that mean to the ministry, planting with heart and soil? Because it sounds very strong, very interesting. It could go in any number of ways, but what does that, why does that connect with?
Well, it connects because most people who farm have a love for it, a passion for it, and love and passion comes from the heart. And so, well, you have to plant with soil. So that is where the theme actually came from. People who usually farm, they've been doing it probably all of their lives, and for those who are just getting into it, they're becoming more and more passionate about it. We're seeing it in our young people, in our schools. We are even seeing it in agri-processors, persons who grow their own food and then turn it into another product. So that is where the theme came from.
So over 50,000 in prizes, clearly that's a big incentive. Can you break down for us what are some of the categories?
Some of the categories
apply to.
Some of the categories are Minister's Choice Lifetime Achievement Award, which was already selected. That is Mr. Pericles Melios. He will win $10,000 and a Royal Caribbean cruise. We did it last time for Lady Di, and it was such a hit we brought it back again. We have the Female Farmer of the Year, the Male Farmer of the Year, the Prime Minister's Youth Farmer of the Year, Commercial Farmer of the Year, Governor General's Community Farm of the Year, and the People's Choice Farmer of the Year, and the Agri-Processor Farmer of the Year. So up to $10,000 that each prize can win. Not every one is $10,000, but up to $10,000 in cash and prizes. And we also have a lot of door prizes for that night. So we want it to be a great celebration at Atlantis Paradise Island on October 18th.
Well, sounds like something for everyone, but why is it so important to spotlight the farmers, the agribusiness, the schools on a national level?
Well, everyone wants to be appreciated, Jimanito. And for far too long, we've thought that farmers have been not in the spotlight enough for all the hard work that we do. And COVID has taught us that we need our farmers. We need people to grow food in country. And the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources has been trying to motivate and empower these farmers. We've done so with the Sustainable Food Grow Grant through the SBDC. And Agrarian Award is just another initiative to help empower the farmers because we need them. It is the oldest profession in the world, and many countries take it very, very seriously. And we are encouraging our Bahamian farmers to do the same, and encouraging more persons who want to become a part of food production to do so. We know that tourism is the number one industry, but when tourists come here, they have to eat. So we have to have food producers, and they're just as important as any other profession. And so we wanted to highlight them in a special way, and not just highlight them with a plaque, highlight them and motivate them to farm even more, to grow even more, to sustain our country even more.
So then how can a person nominate, say, a group, a farmer, or a school for these 2025 awards?
Well, it's simple. Go to adobahamas.org. At the top of the page, you would see nominate a farmer. Click here. Click that. The information, the criteria, and the instructions come down. For our backyard People's Choice of the Year, that is a social media bit of it, you would email agrarianawards@gmail.com. The team puts up the photo or the video, and you have to get persons to like and follow the ministry's page. Not just like the picture or your video, but to also follow the page, because the follow is the vote.
Makes sense. So then how does the Agrarian Award support the ministry's broader vision of food security?
Well, as I mentioned, we are trying to ensure that farmers are given the spotlight.
Yes.
They have to be given the spotlight. They have to be seen more. They have to be heard more. And this is our highest platform to do so, besides having the Agri Expo that we do every year. So we wanted to ensure that we give agriculture its main due. And that's what we're doing with the Agrarian Awards.
That definitely sounds good. So what would you say to someone who's never really considered agriculture as a career, especially a young person watching us today? What would be your message to them?
There's so many ways to do it. Agriculture is actually extremely broad. People think that it's just, oh, I have to dig in the soil and I have to be in the sun all day. No, I would encourage them to do their research, because there are agriculturists out there who operate their farm indoors. There are agriculturists out there that operate their farm by a smartphone or iPad. There are so many new technologies and so many fascinating things that you can do to grow food. You could start off small if you want to in the backyard. That's why we put a segment there for backyard farmers, because, I mean, growing up, my mother had everything in the back of the yard. It was an orchid, and I enjoyed my childhood just eating from what we grew. And it's something to enjoy, and it's very rewarding when you eat something that you grow. Even if you go to market with it, with the farmers market, there's more than one that goes on the island that you could be a part of. Many schools are doing it. They're becoming more involved with their classes and selling what they grow. So it is fascinating, and like I said, it will always be profitable, because human beings have to eat.
You do.
So, and Bahamians love their belly. So the more you look at it, you will see that agriculture is a fascinating and profitable career choice.
And just remind us again, where and when is the Agrarian Awards for 2025?
The Agrarian Awards is October 18th at Atlantis Paradise Island, and it starts at 7 p.m. right after our nomination process. This is the last week for nominations. It ends midnight. When the clock hits 12 at midnight on September 1st, there are no more nominations. And we are encouraging persons, especially the young people, who could win thousands of dollars towards their business if they're in it. Schools who will win about $5,000 in supplies towards the school program for agriculture to boost it even more. So this is about empowerment. And like I said, the tickets will go on sale soon after the nomination process is over. Will give us a little time to whittle down our list of nominees, the finalists, and then we will sell the tickets, and we are hoping that people come out. It'll be $75, and it's a great night. It's a full dinner, full entertainment, and it's a green carpet event, one that will be unforgettable.
That sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing the powerful vision behind the 2025 Agrarian Awards. It sounds like it's gonna be something to see. Of course, it is inspiring how we continue to push for our food security and to honor those who are making it happen. So again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jimena.